I have put a slide comparing Rama Dasarathi versus Krishna Vasudeva. So this is required because a lot of people say that Rama was somewhat like a good person and Krishna is not so good. So let us explore that. So Rama exemplifies a newly established dharma, and Krishna is actually an establisher of new dharma. So it's like two legs on which dharma is marching forward. Rama follows rules to strengthen the established dharma, while Krishna breaks rules if needed to establish dharma. So you can see in this image, you can see Krishna is in the process of breaking one of his rules, and you can see Rama about to get into Lanka. So he's challenging this god Varuna. Many people also question Rama's how he treated Sita. So to understand it, we need to see the first verse in Ramayana, which says about an incident in which Valmiki saw a pair of two crownja birds, one of them shot and falling down, and the other bird was actually crying and feeling the loss of the dead bird. So when you look at Ramayana, like you have to understand that Sita and Rama are like that Krauja birds. That is what Valmiki has in his mind. And in case of life of Sita and Rama, it was the citizens of Ayodhya who was like the hunter who shot an arrow. So they have shot an arrow of words, like accusing Sita of bad conduct or immorality when she was in Ravana's custody, and that have destroyed the relationship of the couple. And you can see Sita leaving, Rama and leaving Ayodhya, and it's equivalent of the loss of the crown bird who have been shot. And the rest of the life of Rama was like the other crown bird who was mourning the death of his pair. So that way, if you understand, you can understand the whole of Ramayana. Now let us make an attempt to understand Krishna's philosophy, which is revealed through Gita. So I have taken a selected verses from Gita and classified it like something which describing the Sankhya or the Jnana Yoga, and then the difference between Sankhya and Karma Yoga, Sankhya, Jnana Yoga, and Karma Yoga, and Krishna's idea of freedom, then Karma Yoga, and how Krishna treats others, even his devotees, and the concept of avatara, then Krishna's teaching of going beyond the Vedas. So on Sankhya, he's explaining it like this: Natvevaham jatunasam, natvam neme janathipa, nachaiva na bhavishyamaha, sarve vayamatha param, dehi nosmin yada dehe, kaumaram yauvanam jara, tada dehantara praptihi, tirastatra na muhyati. So basically it explains that none of the people who are seeing around in the Kurukshetra war, or none of them are going to be destroyed anytime. They are all eternal. And all this concept of leaving a body and attaining another one, all of this, and all these stages like youth, old age, all of these are like illusions. So these are not to be of big importance. And then he compares Sankhya and Jnana, Sankhya Yoga and Karma Yoga. So like this: Lokesmin Divida Anishta, Pura Prokta Maya Nakha, Jnana Yogena Sankhyanam, Karma Yogena Yogina. So for the Sankhya, is for the Jnana Yogis, and Karma Yoga is for the Yogis. And then he talks about freedom, and you can see it in the last 18th chapter. Idite jnanam akhyatam guhyat guhyataram maya vimarsyat asheshena yada chesi tada kuru. So basically it says, I have told you all of this, whatever I know, and I have imparted that knowledge to you. Now it's up to you whether you want to follow this, or you can do whatever way you want. So this is the kind of freedom which is the core of dharmic tradition. It is not dogmatic. It doesn't insist on something to be done exactly. It explains things to you and then make you like do whatever way you like, reflecting on whatever is being known, whatever is being told to you. And you have the basic very popular verses like for explaining karma yoga. Karmanyeva adhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phala hedurbhu ma te sangostu karmini. Then it is explained further. Yakyarthat karmanonyatra logoyam karma bandhana tadartham karma kaunteya muktas sangas samajara. So basically it says ask the people to do their work, not much bothered about the outcome or the results, which is personally accrued to the person who is doing the work. It's not people must misunderstand. You can have you can anticipate the outcome, but not for you. It can be for the society, and all that you are doing it should be with the mindset of doing a yajna, which is means you are doing it because of your nature. In your nature, you are doing it, and others are getting benefit out of it. Then he is in the 5th chapter. He says, "Bhoktaram yajna tapasam sarvaloka maheshwaram suradam sarvabhutanam jnatva mam shanti mrichati." So he is stressing that he is like the Lord. He is like the divine principle behind everything, but he is also like a friend to all the people, to all the entities. And knowing this, people will be at peace. So the divinity is not like a dictator. The divine principle or God is not like a dictator. God is like a friend who will interact with the people in their daily life. And it talks about avatara like in 2 verses. Ajopi sanna vyatma bhutanam ishwaropi san prakatim swamadhishtaya sambhavamyatmamayaya yada yada hi dharmasya glanirбhavati bharata abhyudhanam adharmasya tadatmanam srijamyaham. So it says I am unborn, but I become like I become the event. Sambhavami, like I become the like event means it includes space and time. So he become part of the space time. That's what he is saying. It is an eternal principle which becomes part of the space time, which means that he becomes like part of the universe. Again, it is repeated. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyudhanam adharmasya tadatmanam srijamyaham. So the purpose why this is happening is because to uphold dharma. That is the reason why it is happening. Because dharma is not. It's actually having a framework. It is all coming from the basic structure of the universe. Because from Rita is the basic structure of the universe, from which dharma is emerging. So whenever dharma is actually an attribute of the universe itself. So that is why when dharma is having a kind of like a dominion, then the divine principle comes and restores it. Then there is an interesting verses about going beyond the Vedas. Traigunya Vishaya Veda Nishtraigunya Bhavarjuna Nardando Nitya Sattvasto Griyoga Kshema Atmavan. Again he says Sudhi Vipradipannate Yadastasiti Nischala Samadho Vachala Buddhi Tada Yogam Avapsyasi. So basically it's just people to go beyond what is described in Vedas. Because Vedas basically are related to the 3 gunas, and you have to go beyond that. Again, you have to be going beyond the Shruti or the Vedas, so that you reach yogic state.